Hello and welcome everybody back to Felix of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Kebablord here, and we are continuing with our great Anno 1800 Let's Play. And yeah, we have in the last episode taken care of our sausage production, though I don't think it's running very smoothly for now. I mean, okay, we have here the few slaughterhouses, 8 of them, with an increase of 100%. And then we have here our little trade union that supports some pig farms, but I totally forgot that the pig farms actually don't have energy support. So while we have 8 of these, we would actually need the production capacity of 16 pig farms instead of 8. So yeah, I have to increase the production here a little bit before we can move on to the next industry. And let's see if we can do that properly. I mean, we shouldn't forget we have a production increase of 30% due to our trade union, so that should be worth something. That means if we have 11 of the pig farms, everything should be alright. So we are now at 10. And now at 11. And now our slaughterhouses should have enough pigs to do their work properly. Oh, it's great to see how now everything is working here on this island. And yeah, the next step that we are going to take is our little bread production. I mean, we already have quite a good one, especially here in regards of our cornfields. So, how many do we need? According to a wares calculator, we need 13 bakeries, so I'm going for 14. Which means you actually need 7 bakeries with energy supply. Which of course is a bit hard to do, especially in regards of the windmills that we need. Well, we would just go with 4 and then have one flour mill working at only 50% capacity. Or we instead go for 8 bakeries. I mean, we already have 8 here. Would be again a quite heavy overproduction, but just in case we want to expand further later.
Ship constructed.
Okay then, time here to go for another warehouse. Why are there 2 more? I wonder if that comes with a DLC later, that we can upgrade the warehouses one additional time, or if that can be achieved through items.
Copy? Food doesn't indeed taste. It's important to be true to oneself.
So now we need the flour mills.
festival has ended.
So now, of course, we need to make
City
sure
has
that
grown uglier.
everything is being transported. So we have the capacity of 16 bakeries, meaning we need roughly 16 crop farms. We have here 12 with an increase of 35%, so basically plus 1/3. 12 plus 1/3 is 16, so all we need is a grain transport. So, trade route. And this is of course a 02 route.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Zero 02, grain from here to there. And we will also expand on that later once we go for our beer production. And there we have it. Grain is now being transported. Here it will be refined and worked into bread. That's good. That means we can now rework our bread trade route. So, and you will load bread as well. And we now also accept that. Good. I hope the harbors will in long term be able to keep up with that. One day we will also make beautiful harbors. And we could need even more ships. But on the positive side, we are with that also increasing our trade volume. Which means that we can actually get another movement speed bonus. Which also works for our warships in case we want one day to get rid of the pirates. So now that we got bread covered, the next thing would be soap. Too many transports here, I knew it.
Game saved.
Oh wait, instead of wasting that space, we can do it that way. Okay, so we need 3 soap productions. So we would go with 4. Meaning we go with 2. By the way, do we have here something for our bakeries? Not really, as it seems. Wait, here we can at least reduce the maintenance cost of bakeries. Okay, we can do that. And yeah. Oh, if we build it here, we have no energy supply as well as here. But that one we can counter actually. Overlapping radii, really? Okay, we cannot counter it as easily as I had hoped.
Ship constructed.
Move you a little bit away. So that is how it should work. And now we have energy here everywhere. And I also have here our sub-factories. I totally forgot that we are also producing tallow from time to time in our slaughterhouses. Quite a lot actually. Okay, so we have now here for these, I mean 2.
Ship constructed.
Which means we will now need... where's the soap? Here it is. 4 rendering works. Wait, I could now just move that over here. And also, let's not forget to, from time to time, include a fire station. Just in case, you know, it's industry. And it likes to blow up. Okay then, so now to support all these rendering works, we need the proper...
I'm confident it's ready to go. Printed news ever die out?
the proper amounts of
Uncompromising
pig farms.
journalism.
And since we have now 4 of them with energy, we need the equivalent of that. That is 8 pig farms. Yeah, let's go with 6.
This city is a magnet for genius. My
Could you please stop bombarding me all at the same time? So Gordon the Master Grocer, what can you do, Gordon? Are you interesting for me? Nope, you're not. Okay, he provides people with a need for beer. That is interesting. But doesn't change the fact that I now need 6 more pig farms.
Ship constructed.
I know this is not really the most efficient. Not really the most efficient way to build it. But hey, better than nothing. So 1, 2, 3, we need 3 more.
The festival has ended.
And now we've come back to our good old square
The
layout.
city has grown uglier.
So that should now do the trick. We still had here so many of them. Are there other industries that need it? That need pigs? I'm actually unsure right now. I don't think so. So now we got
Ship
that.
constructed.
Are we actually going to need a little bit more work for workforce? That still sounds so retarded. Workforce. By the way, for the roads, from where are you getting the clay? From there. And here we can see now again full output storage because our
Back
little
up, you
overproduction
giant
works.
squid. I promise I won't. None shall live who scorn the oath.
Yeah. Shut up, darling. Shut up. Now about the beer production, and that is the one that is going to be really interesting. And that's going to be annoying as hell.
Scratch out. Should I scrub that mark from your name?
So that industry district here will now grow a little bit. But it's really starting to take shape. Okay, we already got a functioning beer industry over here. Yeah, with all we could possibly hope for. We have here the grain and the hops and everything else, but
Game saved.
that is not what we wanted to go for. We want to go for centralized production, meaning that we are going to... Yeah, basically we keep the hops and the grain production here. And move the actual beer production. Or we focus on our grain production here, which would actually be easier for us. Yeah, it definitely is easier for us. So, how many beer productions do we actually have? Because I'm pretty sure we are having a little overproduction. We have 8, and according to the game we need 10. Okay, so we did not have an overproduction.
Ship constructed.
And yeah, according to the wares calculator, we need 10.52. So we are going for 12. Time to prepare that over here. And yeah, that means 6 breweries and 3 malt houses. Are the malt houses any smaller? Nope, they are not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All
We've
of
run out of
energy
cabins.
supply, that is great. Now 3 malt houses. 1, 2, 3. We are also here going for another fire protection. All that beer will get a special flavor of all that steam from the surroundings. Okay, and smoke, not
Too
only
many
steam.
changes, I hope. The idiot is
Again,
back.
here, have
It's
fun.
important to be true to
It
oneself.
is important for you to shut up, my friend. Alright, if I recall correctly, we didn't even supply everyone
I am
with beer
quite
beforehand.
satisfied, thank you.
To be fair, not everyone needed beer.
Flag
They
the
have
flag of
workers here?
freedom.
Oh, they did have beer. Something is weird. Something is really weird here. Okay. So, for 12 breweries to supply, we need 12 crop farms. We have 1/3, plus 1/3. Meaning, time to do some quick maths, and I'm really bad at that. 9 should be enough. So we go for 9 additional crop farms. And they're not going to fit all in here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Game saved.
I will have to rearrange a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
A farm? With no fields?
I'm pretty sure that this has the potential to be
taking
the
every
largest crop
care.
field I have ever built. Okay then. This has worked, actually. I'm a little bit surprised by that myself. But yeah, this new system for placing fields, it changed completely the way how it works. Okay then.
Game saved.
And here the highlights are not as strong as I had hoped. Which is a bit of a shame. Because that means that I now have to remove a lot of that. Because I did not see that one. Okay then. I knew I forgot something. But also that can work without problems.
If I find there is anything wrong...
Yeah, shut up. Nobody ever wanted to speak to you. Phew. So, this all, in the end, worked out quite masterfully. Let's see if we can make it a little bit more beautiful. So wait, so we have now several that are not working properly. Again, I wish the markers here would have a different color.
Game saved. The people celebrate your leadership.
Now there's just one really big issue now, and that is the amount of transports. I mean, they can handle it a little bit, but at least those more southern industries could have that. But yeah, we now got here an entire peninsula only full of grain fields. That's just... I like it. I really do. I really, really do. So, but this was only now the additional grain that we needed for our beer production. So we now need to take care of our hop fields. Now I can already imagine how this is going to be. So we got 12 breweries. That means we need 18 hop fields. Oh well then. Half of the production is already there. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. Just felt a little bit weird. And here I wish again I could just copy the entire field together with the farm. Oh, there's always some room for improvement, right? So what do we have here? Now 18 hop fields. Which are also giving away quite a view.
No space left here.
Meaning we now need a 02 hop trade route. 02 hops. From artisan to industry. And we might actually want to increase the storage capacity of artisan. Just a little bit. Accept. Okay, so we now got here our little hop farm road. Let's see if it works.
Game saved.
So we get here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and increased our storage capacity by 300 tons just with that.
We've run out of cabins.
And now it will be time to readjust our beer trade route and add our little industry island into the mix. That will be one big trade harbor in the end. Oh really, the game is doing that again. Oh well. At least it works. Except, oh wait, I forgot to add another ship. And with that, we should have, in theory, now also have the workers covered. The next step will be the artisans, and that will be annoying. I mean, canned food, sewing machines, rum. Though rum shouldn't be much of an issue. As well as fur coats. So then we can focus on this industry here and remove it so that there's a little bit more nature in our capital.
You've got
At least that is what the theory says. Okay, we need to find a proper thumbnail.
It's a surprising
I don't know yet. I mean, we could, in theory, go here for a little growing industry district, though it still seems rather small. We did a lot on our pig farms. We did really a lot on our grain fields here. Or we go here for more beer. I wish it would just highlight all ships off this road. That would be neat. Okay, I believe we go for our monster grain field over there. Yep, that looks good to me. So, and again, in the next episode we will go for the artisans. And then comes a really special part. So in 2 or 3 episodes we will start focusing on engineers and investors. So we can finally fix stuff like cigars, coffee, chocolate. You know, everything that makes sure that this year doesn't work out, isn't stable. Which is really annoying, like really, really annoying. And we are going to fix that. And yeah, as always... Oh. I guess I found a little issue here. That should speed things up a little.
Ship constructed.
I really need to redesign all harbors later.
Game saved.
It's all prepared.
It's all prepared for you.
Impeccable
Shut up.
timing, uncompromising journalism.
So and then we have here Kebablord,
People celebrate your leadership.
which also does not have as many peers as I wanted to have. Yeah, I will do this little optimization now, because later I will just forget it. And then the real issues will start. I don't want that. So this should be enough peers now. What about our industry island? Definitely enough peers on this end. So yeah, we should now be stable. Yay, full output storage. I guess I have to increase it further. But I will do so in the future. As always, I hope you liked this episode. If yes, please consider giving it a thumbs up. If you have any feedback, questions or whatsoever, just type it down in the comments. I will make sure to read it all. And maybe sometimes I will also reply. And if you want to connect with me directly or with the community, then feel free to join our community Discord. You will find an invitation link in the video description down below. And yeah, if you want to get notified whenever I upload something new, then just subscribe to the channel and make sure that your notifications are activated. And with that, I say goodbye and see you in the next episode of Anno 1800. Bye bye!